everyone. My name is Michelle. So welcome to our international management roleplay presentation. So today we will explore how an expatriate manager can you successfully adapt to a workplace culture of Sri Lanka. So I'm playing Asian Pereira in this presentation. So our scenario follows Siti Ashwini, a Malaysian manager who has been assigned to manage business project in Sri Lanka.
Right. So I'm the parents, and my role play will be HR and international management. And same time, my role play will be Raja Baksa. So we will discuss about the Sri Lankan culture characteristic, business ethics, communication styles, managerial challenges, and adaptation strategies. And we will also apply some components culture dimension.
Okay, so hello everyone. So my name is Ashwinat. So as an experience manager for this role play, my goal is not only to simply manage our business operations. So I should also understand the culture in which I'm working for. Okay, so let's move on to other persons.
Hi, my name is Neeraj, and I'm going to be playing Kavindu Fernando. So, understanding the local culture can make a significant difference to workplace relationship and also the business success.
Hello everyone, I'm Dhanush Kumar. My role play is a Sri Lankan employee and my character is Silva. So let's see what happens when a manager enters a new environment without fully understanding. Let's go.
Good morning, everyone. So I'm Siti Ashwini. I'm the new project manager. So nice to meet you all. So we have lot of work to complete actually. So I want everyone to follow my instruction exactly. So we need to increase the productivity of our company. Okay?
Good morning, Ashwini. Welcome to Sri Lanka. We are glad to have you here.
Thank you. Let's get straight to business. So who am I supposed to talk to right now? Chairman Silva, right? Alright, come Silva. I want the sales report completed by 3 p.m.
Yes, I tried to complete it.
What level do you want to see?
Shortly.
Okay, I thought this is the Sri Lankan way. I'm sorry. Okay.
Ashwini, perhaps you can discuss the deadline with Silva first.
The deadline is simple. We need results.
I understand, but however, it might be better to discuss it with everyone so that everyone is more comfortable with the situation.
Okay, if you don't waste time.
Ashwini's approach demonstrates a possible cultural misunderstanding. He immediately focuses on tasks and deadlines. Effective expatriate management requires understanding how local employees communicate and respond to authority.
Silva, why you tell me you got problems with your report?
I thought it would be better to discuss with one of us.
You should come and talk to me directly. I'm your manager.
Yes, ma'am. I understand.
Uh-huh.
Ashwini, this is one area where cultural understanding is important. So, employees may place hierarchical power and respect for senior people.
So you mean that Silva is afraid to talk to me?
Not necessarily afraid, maybe he's trying to show us respect for you.
Okay. I assume that if someone disagree with me, they would come and talk to me directly. Okay?
Oh, but you see, different cultures have different expectations regarding directness.
Okay. So that is something that I need to learn actually. Okay, my bad. Okay, everyone. So we have a new supplier today, and let's sign the agreement with today as well. Okay? So this is the agreement.
Before we sign the agreement, why don't we get to know the supplier more first?
Why? We have already checked your company profile. Look.
Why building relationships are important here in Sri Lanka. Building trust and personal connections can support long-term relationships.
So you're telling me you will recommend
I feel like it can help both sides understand each other better.
Alright, let's arrange a meeting and take some time to build our relationship.
This situation makes me realize that I should assume that business practices from my home country will automatically work in another country. I need to understand and respect the local culture and adapt my management approach accordingly.
Now let's analyze the situation using the Topola's culture connection. So the first is innovatism versus practicalism. So an expert manager will usually focus strongly on standards and rules and procedure. So however, in relationship oriented environment, manager may need to consider relationship and circumstances when managing people.
So instead of applying every rule mechanically, I should understand all situation and relationships involved.
Exactly. This doesn't involve ignoring company's policies. So we need to understand that how relationship and context influence that workplace interactions. So second is achievable versus aspirational. So managers should recognize that status, seniority, and social position can influence workplace interactions. So an experienced manager that you should therefore show the appropriate respect towards the senior employees and local leaders.
I think seniority does not mean employees cannot contribute ideas. It means that the manager should understand the appropriate way to communicate.
Adding to that, the third is individualism versus common technique. So the manager should consider the importance of teamwork and group relationship rather than focusing on individual performance.
For example, recognizing the contribution of the whole team can strengthen the cooperation.
Miss, mind if I intervene?
Yeah, sure.
So, since I identified the challenges and expatriate candidates that we face,
Yes, exactly. The first challenge is communication. I initially expected people to communicate with me directly, besides that, even the second challenge I faced was understanding hierarchy. Understanding hierarchy and appropriate workplace delivery is very big challenges for me to understand. Even speaking about the third challenge is the relationship building. So, the trust may need to be developed before important business decisions to be made before made.
understand this, wonderful.
You know something? Ishan Pereira, your name is correct?
Yeah, Miss.
Okay. So, after understanding these challenges, I have decided to change my approach. So, the first thing I will learn about the Sri Lankan's workplace culture before making a major management decisions or changes.
Good, Miss. So, what else?
What else? Okay, well, as speaking about what else, I will communicate respectfully and pay attention to verbal and non-verbal communications or signals.
So that will make employees more comfortable and discussing problems.
Yes, you are right. I will also spend some time on building professional relationships instead of focusing only on immediate results.
That's an important adaptation strategy.
Exactly. I will also consider hierarchy and seniority when communicating with the employees and the managers. And something I also made myself agree. Being an effective international manager means understanding people before managing them.
I got it.
Finally, Miss Siti Ashwini remained flexible. Cultural adaptation is not about completely changing who you are. It is about adjusting your behavior so that you can work effectively with people from another culture.
Good morning, everyone. So, before we start today's meeting, I would like to hear everyone's feedback about our new project.
I think the plan is working well.
This time, Ms. Siti Ashwini demonstrating culture and innovation. She remains a manager, but she has adapted her communication and leadership skills.
So thank you for watching our video on how to succeed as an expatriate manager in Sri Lanka.
Thank you. Bye bye.